parent child.html, one more file. In which folder? Internal CSS folder. Under the internal folder, we are going to create one more file, parent child.html. Parent child.html. Parent child.html. System is a little confused somewhere. Come inside. Start from HTML. We'll follow the header section. Follow the style inside. Now follow the body also. Okay, inside the body, UL you create and LI you create. E tag also you write. Put the text here called home. Next text call our services. Services. Next is called our products. Next is called contact us. Next is called register. Login. Gallery. Okay, next if you run this, it will do here there. Write H1 here. LI without UL. You will copy some 3 LI, paste in the last. Okay, book ready. See inside that. Many li we have, that is inside the UL. Many A tag we have, all are the part of li. So A is a part of li. Li is a part of UL. So we can say li is the child of UL tag and E is the child of li. Now we need to address to A tag. We want to reach till A tag. You can see A tag is here also and E tag is here also. Right? But we want to reach only this A tag, that is under the UL. So how to write the CSS for that? Using the method called parent and child. Simple, not very difficult. We will write easily. Let's go. First you write the CSS for A tag. A color, red color, and text hyphen decoration as a none. Text decoration none will help you to apply the underline and to remove the underline. None means remove underline, and text decoration underline means apply the underline. Okay, color as a red, text decoration as a none. Save now. Now run the page. All A become red color or only a specific A? All the A. All the A. Because you have not mentioned any parent or child or anything. You are saying E tag. In current page, wherever the E tag is there, all the E tags should convert into red color. That happened. That happened. Now we want to limit it. We want to address only those E tag that is under the which one? LI, and LI must be under the UL. So for that, first you find out the parent, then find out the child, and then find out the last element. Okay, parent, child, and then last element. This way we can address to the particular element. Check now. It should not happen for all. Now it will happen for a specific only. A specific. It will happen to a specific now, not all. Only those that is under the LI, and LI must be under the UL. So here is the structure. Bottom one is not happening. Only the first is happening because it is under the UL. Go next. Now we want to address to the not LI, only those LI that is under the UL. So if I write here directly LI and display inline, display colon inline, what will happen in this? It will happen for one LI or all the LI. It will happen for all the LI. Adding 15 px to give and check once. All LI will appear in the same line. All LI will appear in same line. All LI will appear in the same line. See, all LI is coming in the same line. We wanted it should happen for only those LI that is under the UL. You will see now. It will not happen for all. It will happen only for those LI that is under the UL. that is under the UL. Clear? Go next. Check now. It should happen here only for the main LI. It should not happen for child LI. We are able to address to a child of a parent. Let's go now.
No padding.
Now write the next CSS for UL. Inside the UL, whichever the CSS, whichever the LI we have written, all should print in center. Inside the UL, whichever the LI is written, all should print in center. So for that, what we'll do? We have a property called text align. Text hyphen align. It has left, right, center, and justify. 4 values. Left means left, right means right, center means that is justify means it cover both the side, left and right. Text align, keep as a maybe center or maybe put as a right, it will become a stylish menu. Text align right. Okay, you will see now the same text will appear from the right hand side. The same content which we have, it will start printing from the right hand side. Printing from right side. Yes. After that,
Yes.
look at here. Same text will appear now from the right hand side. Save. We have not saved it from right. Next, after that, what should happen is background of UL should be different color. Suppose background black color. You will see the background will convert into black color. Then there should be little padding also. Padding somewhere you have given 15, so give here somewhere 15 px only. Check now. Coming the right side and then color in which color? Background is a black color is here. Look at that. You can see some gap is coming from all the side. That is because of body. In body tag, we have to write the margin. For body tag, you have to write the margin as a 0 px. Margin 0 px. You cannot see any space from any side. Okay. After that, you can see you will not have any space surrounding the black menus. Something like this. Hope looks similar. Yes, no should come. So we are able to address now a child of a parent of a parent. The parent name will be the first, child name will be second. Go next. Go next. Okay. Next, after that, so we wrote the CSS for UL LI only. This LIs and A are happening. This LI is not happening because they are out of the UL. Yes, it's out of the UL. Okay, let's come here. For E tag, let's write little more text something. Font of the text should be bold. Font hyphen weight should be bold. Font weight should be bold. Font weight should be bold. Next, after that, you will find your text become little bold. Now, write a CSS here, one more CSS. Under the UL, you have the LI. Okay. When you move the mouse on LI, over, colon hover is nothing but it's an event. When it get fire, once you move the mouse on particular LI. Okay. Under the UL, whichever the LI we have, in that LI colon hover, once the mouse will touch the LI, then what should happen? The background of LI should convert into green color or maybe other color. Check now. As soon as your mouse will touch the LI, as soon as your mouse will touch the LI will convert into background will convert into green color. LI and hover, you should not give a space. Don't give a space between LI and hover. Let it be continuous. Okay, don't give a space in between LI and hover. So we'll go here and we will do like this. When mouse will go here, you can see color is changing to which one? Green, right? Background is converting into green. Okay, for UL tag, keep the padding 1 pixel less than LI. For UL, keep padding 14 pixel only. LI you have given 15, so for UL give 1 pixel less. For LI you have given 15, so for UL give 1 pixel less. So given after that, let's go now. See, once you move the mouse here, you will follow it's happening complete full black. There is no any gap. Earlier there was gap was coming from the bottom side. So the background of LI is changing when once we move the mouse. That is called which event? Event name is called hover. Hover. Okay. Now see, once you move the mouse on LI, what is the color of A? Check once. When you move the mouse on LI, what is the color of A? A tag is coming in which color? Which color? not green here. When you move your mouse on a light tag, what is the text of the color?
Red.
Hmm? Which color? That only I'm asking. Check in your page. When you move the mouse on a light, background becomes green. What is the text color? Red. It's red, right? So we want when the mouse will go there, background becomes a green. But the text should convert into which color? White color. We need to change the color also as a white. Look at here. That is also called CSS by parent and child only. Okay. Hmm? Not action. See, someone will beat. Someone will beat the father. The son will start crying automatically. Will happen or not? So you will move the cursor for li, and I will ask under the li if any a is there. Change the color to which color? White color. How to write that? That is also parent to child. UL of li colon hover. So where you are going to move the mouse? You are going to move the mouse again on which one? Li only. But at this place we are going to write a. So mouse will move on the li, and inside the li, if there is a tag, then what to do of that? Color convert into white. Take once. So we are ready. When the mouse will move on a tag, li tag, inside the li tag, see here. Happening? When the mouse went to the li, the text of a converted into white. Look at here. See, as your cursor is touching the li, you can see it is not converting into pointer. As soon as the cursor should touch the li, it should convert into pointer. What will do for that? Here, under the UL of li, you have written cursor colon green. Right here, cursor colon pointer. This much only. Will not go next, else we will get confused. So let it be that much in this area. Pretty. When the cursor will come here, as soon as the cursor will come in, it will convert into okay. Leave this file, come to the next file. Till UL you can copy from here. This much you can copy. Or copy everything from this file, paste in the next file. Copy everything from this file, paste in the next file, give the file name called home.html. Copy everything from this file, paste in the next file, give the file name home.html. Home.html. Remove the h1, UL and li. Let it be clear. CSS part will be same. Below you are changing the save the file. Run like this. So your menus are menus only. Let it be. After that, so hope look like this. The home file. You are going to write the name here. Okay, home.html. Second file, service.html. Third file, product.html. Fourth file, contact.html. Fifth file, register.html. Sixth file, login.html. Seventh file, gallery.html. Leave the name everywhere. Madam, I'm in between. Shall we talk after some time? Ready? Save the file. Come down after that. Write a division, not division. Another tag. Section tag. Give ID equal to intro. Intro. Keep inside H1. Welcome. Any company name. Okay. Save the file. Section meaning what you understand the section. Section is nothing but you can say a block. Suppose inside the page there is a 4-5 blocks. So you can say section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4. Top to bottom. Top to bottom, when we create the multiple blocks, that is called as a section. So HTML5 has given a tag. That tag name is called section tag. Okay, section tag. It's called semantic element. Semantic element. Semantic element. Element meaning is tag. Element is called as a tag only. Tag itself is called as element. So those tag that explain about themselves. That explain about itself. Example. Footer, what you will understand. Footer meaning is what? Footer where it will go? Down in the below. Header where? Top. Nav, for navigation only. A side means where? Either left or right. Okay. Container. What? Container means kind of holder where we are going to keep something. Okay. Main. 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 Main meaning is what? completely parent tag. Parent, like body we have. Inside the body, you can open the main tag, close the main tag, and write everything inside the main tag. Okay, so those tags are called as semantic element that explain about their feature itself. No need to write the definition for that. Footer, where? In the last. Similar way, we have a tag called section tag. Section tag also say inside your page, if you want to create multiple blocks, top to bottom, not left to right. Left to right will be happen through the division. Suppose in one row, you in one line you want to create 4 blocks, so you have to follow the division. But in one page, if you want to create a multiple row, then you will follow this. Okay. Now come inside. Follow a paragraph and write lot of text under this paragraph. You will copy this line and paste below 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Clear? So after the navigation, you can see something. This text is coming. We will format it now. Let's format through the ID called intro. We have created one ID. ID name is called intro. We are going to work through the intro ID. Through intro ID, we are going to manipulate that. So come to the CSS. How to create the ID? Using hash. Hash intro. Intro. Hash intro. Hash intro. What should happen for that? First, keep the padding 100 bps. Padding will apply where? Inside or outside? Inside. Padding will apply always inside. So inside the section tag, there will be gap of 100 pixels from top, 100 pixels from left, 100 from right, 100 from right. Inside text hyphen align as center. Whatever you are displaying, it should print in the middle. Whatever you are displaying, it should print in the middle. So hope clear. Padding meaning is what? It applies the space inside of container. Margin meaning is what? It applies the space outside of container. Hope you are clear in that. Video will be visible somewhere. Okay, let's go next. After that, you are going to do something like sequence space got apply inside and outside. Space got apply from top also 100, from bottom, left, right, everywhere 100. From top side there should be little lace. So what to do for that? Padding, we can apply padding top, padding left, padding right, padding bottom. Or another short code we have. See, here written how much? Padding 100 px. It's applying from all the side. We can write padding first number is 50 px. So from top side, first number is top. Okay, second number 100. That is left right. Okay, last number is 50. That is where bottom. Top, last is the bottom, middle one is left. Right inside, background is a sky blue. And color as white. Color as a white. Clear? Sequence. Color should be white color. Something like this. Oh, some gap is coming from top. Can you see there is some gap from the top? Okay. Color sky blue can convert into blue directly. Or maybe dark blue. Dark blue, color as white. Some space is coming from top. How to remove that space? Please advise. Check now. Try your own. How can you remove the space? Some space is coming from the top. No, padding will give the space inside. Padding will not give a space outside. That is coming because of some other problem.
Clear margin.
Margin where?
Body.
In body. Right? Write it. If it work, then let me know the code also. Body already we gave margin 0 px. Try your own. Try it. Are you able to find or not? If you are able to find, give me the code. If you are not able to find, then I will write. 2 minutes. Anyone?
Sir, we have to set margin of UL to 0. Sir.
Or you will. 2 minutes is over. Okay. You are not able to find. The reason is what? The UL tag is written. By default, UL tag, how body was leaving some space. Similar way, UL will also give some space. Okay. So you have to go here under the UL tag and you have to write their margin 0 px. The problem will get fixed. Oh, sorry for the UL tag, that's right. Under the UL tag, you have to write margin 0 px. Under the UL tag, you have to write margin 0 px. Try that. No, or gone. Space is gone. See, space is gone. We want to increase the font size of this H1. So let's go. write some CSS to increase the font size of H1. Not all H1, only those H1 that is under the intro block. Only those. Hope your space got removed. Margin got removed. Margin 0px for UL tag. See, for UL tag, I have written here margin 0px. Space is removed. There is no space now. Pretty. Go ahead. Section part is not visible for me. Section part will be not visible if you not write in the same file. Replace with my section code, it should work. Replace the section code I sent you and replace the CSS of section code. It should work. Okay. Have we increased the font size of H1? How to increase? The H1 is inside the section. Section, what is that idea of that? Intro. So you have to write here has intro. Now ID will become a parent because section will be many times. So ID has intro space H1. Those H1 that is under the intro block. Their font hyphen size should be 40px. And have a look once. In current page, suppose 5-6 places you have used the section, everywhere it will happen. If you give for section, where you want to give? Here. Here only. So for which one? For H1 you want to give? In current page, suppose if I create one more section and one more write one more H1, both will happen same. In the first section, the H1 should be 40 size. second section H1 should be 30 size. Now what will happen? If you write directly section of H1, then in current page, wherever you have section, where we have H1, all places will get applied. So we said like no. 40 font size should be those H1 that is under the intro. Okay. Let us check once. Happened. Come down now. After this. So hope till here you have made. Next, after that, intro block is ready. Second, we are going to write here another section tag. Another section tag there. ID will be service. And here also we'll write H1 saying like our services. Our services. If we write a section of H1, then both the places will happen same font size. Because in current page, how many sections? 2 sections. Both the sections have H1. We want first H1 should be bigger, second H1 should be smaller. Go next. Inside this, we will display the image src equal to 1.jpg and class equal to my photo. My photo, my photo, my photo, and my photo 4 times. Clear? How many photo? 4 photo. In current folder, how many photo you have? There is no photo. There is no photo in current folder. So you need to copy and paste 4 photos in your current folder and give 1, 2, 3, 4. First to keep some photo, rename as a 1, 2, 3, 4. Before photo, 1 paragraph with a 2 line of text. Before photo, a paragraph with a 2 line of photo text. After photo, also a paragraph with a 2, 3 line of text. Do like this. Arrange that. In current folder, keep some photos, then we'll go next. Ready? Go ahead. Photo name 1, 2, 3, 4 you can write, and JPG you can give, will be helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4 photos are there. See here, I kept a total 4 photo and rename as a 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure what is the extension of the file. We need to call the same. It should not be extension is JPG and you call PNG. Clear? Now let's go. If you run the page, you will find the photos will come big photo. Are coming big photo? We have to write the CSS to control it. So first we'll write the CSS for this one, service. Or first we can write the CSS for my photo only. My photo class, why we are given? Because we wanted all the 4 photos should look similar. All 4 photo height width should be similar. So if we have discussed, if in one page one type of design is similar and that is many times, then what will follow? Class. Okay. See, section tag is service will different and the intro is different. Because of that, we follow the ID. But all 4 photo will look similar. Then we are going to follow the go inside. Write the CSS for my photo. Dot my photo. Total 4 photo we wanted to display in one line. So total 4 photo we have. Total width of the screen is 100%. 100% divided by 4. Width will become 25. But 4 photo you can't display like this. Reason is like what? Between 2 photos there is a 2-3 pixel gap. So if you calculate total 25%, it will not work out. Okay, so calculate your margin also. Margin also give some sufficient margin, maybe 2%. Okay, after that, give height also of the photo. Height suppose 140. Width, no need to give. Width already we have mentioned on the top here. So now if you give 2% of the margin, what should be the actual width? What should be actual width if you give the margin 2%? 2 and 2, 4. 4% it will take. 4%. Now 25% is the total width. 25 minus 4. 21%. But 21% will not take. Okay, you can check it. Check 21%. 21%. 4 photo is coming in one line. Ready? 4 photos are coming or 3 photo? 4 are coming in online. For me only 3 is coming. 4 or 3? 3 only. Reason is there.
Yes, 3 only.
Because between two photo by default also gap will be there. So we have given the 2% according to our calculation, and default space we left. So default space is still there. So more than 100% is happening. So 3 will come in one line, 4th will go to the next line. So for that, try here 20.5%. And check once. Check now 20.5% is helping something.
Yes.
Less will work, but we have to match all the criteria. Okay, 4 photos are coming in one line. See here. Next, after that, we need to work for the main division. What is the main division? Surface. It should not be spread in the full area. It should be little controlled. Has service, and the width of that somewhere 80%. 80%. Padding on it. X align should be centered. And fast service, space H1, the font size should be what you have given on the top. This should be somewhere less, 25 or maybe 25 pixel. Color should be orange color. And text will come by default in center. Hope working. Oh, margin auto you need to write. 80% you are given, margin auto. Margin. Margin auto. Okay. Now that should come in the center and it should display properly all the images. Text will be in the top also. Text will be in the down also. See, happening like this. Which file you are writing, which file you are running, that is also matter. Okay, it should not be like you write in different file and run different file. File should be on desktop and you run from the D drive. Okay, so entire file I'll send in the chat. You can use that. Home.html. Go ahead. So header is ready. Banner is ready. Intro block. Service is ready. After that, we need to create a footer block. Let's go there. Here. We will write a footer tag. F-O-O-T-E-R, footer. Footer will have a paragraph. Company name. Yarn Guide Technology. After that, it will have a paragraph. Contact us. Contact@gyan.com. Now we can write some CSS for footer tag. So the footer will look like in the last. No much look and feel. Simple text will appear in the last. We wanted to modify that so that it should look better. Okay. So go to the CSS part. Write this. Footer is ready. Now footer we can write as footer. The footer should be two color combination. Okay, first write padding inside the footer somewhere 15 px. Then after that text hyphen align as center. Padding 15 pixel, text align as a center. Padding 15 px, text align as a center. After that, height of the footer 150 px or 130 px somewhere. Then color of the footer, whichever the color comes, that should be in the white color. Why? Because background hyphen image is a property of CSS. Using that, we can set multicolor combination. Okay. Using that we can set multiple color combination. Check now. In the footer, anything is coming in white color. Footer, it's visible anything. Okay. Still visible. Oh, hash why we applied. Footer is a tag name, so it should be without hash. Footer is a tag name, so it should be without this one. Okay, so let's go ahead. You have a property called linear hyphen linear gradient. Okay, background hyphen image is a tag name where you need to call a function called linear gradient. Linear gradient work in multiple way. We will be working on that. 6, 7, total 9 types of background we can apply. In this now, first color we are going to write. The footer will appear. Their first color upper portion will be blue color, and lower portion will be black color. So, how many color combinations? 2. Height 130. I written by mistake as a 30. Height should be 130. Padding 15 pixel. Text align center. Height 130. Color as a white. Background image. Linear gradient. And blue and black. The upper portion should be blue and bottom section should be black. Check now. Happening. Upper portion is blue and bottom portion is black. You can increase little height. 130 look like less, 170 you can make. It will look little bigger height. lines. Height got increased little. So this look like complete template. Look like complete template. This much is the footer code. This is the HTML code. HTML code. Let's check that. So this home file is ready. Now we'll work for the next file.
So one question.
All services. Tell me.
Sir, in the P tag, the length of the text is less than 130 characters. So still we can take in the P tag.
You can use some other tag. Label tag you can follow. Span tag you can use. EM tag you can use. Many options in that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, create the next file. Service, not services. What is the file name here? File name is service. So we need to create the file called service.html. Service.html. Margin auto will help you to bring in the center. Open the developer guide page. Developer guide page is written one place. List of property value we have. Look at the margin. Margin section if you see, margin auto. It aligns the tag in center of present area. That is called margin auto. We have written the service block today. If we remove margin auto, it will come in the left side. It will come in the left side. Okay. But if you want to bring in the center, you have to follow the margin auto. Then only it will come in the middle. Go ahead. Next, after that, text align is to align the text in center. Okay. Not to bring the container in the center. Please go to your home file and from the services block, here you are written margin auto. Remove that, then check what is happening. Let me know after that you understood or not. Remove the margin auto, then check. After that, you understood or not, let me know once. Coming fully left, but where is the text? In the left side, it is in the center. Is it? The block will be in the left, but your text will be in the center. Your block will be in the left, but text will be in the center. Now you add the margin auto, then you see what will happen. The block will come in center and the text is already in the center. If now margin auto, your block will come in the center and the text was already in the center. Then now what is the meaning of margin auto? It brings the container into the center. Okay, so hope you understood. Next file, we have this one called service. Hold on. You are in which file now? Home? The home should be green color like this. Once we go to the service will become like this. It will not happen automatically. We have to write a CSS for that. Okay. We have to write a CSS for that, then only it will happen. Let's go in the home file. Write a CSS call as active. Active background green color. You have to set important higher priority because already we have made it a black exclamation important. Exclamation important. Then inside the active there is the A. Their color should be white. Color as a white. This exclamation important to set higher priority. Exclamation important used to set higher priority.
So why are we taking hash?
As we are creating the ID,
Yeah, but we have not given any ID as active anywhere, right?
now what do you think? First we should write HTML then only CSS, or we can write anything both at any time.
I think we should write HTML first and then we should do the CSS.
Not necessary. Now we run the page. Are you finding any problem in the page?
No.
Then it is not necessary. First we can write HTML, then we can write the CSS. First we can write CSS also. Yes, we want. You will how you want to display. It is not the who will decide. You will decide, no? You will analyze how you want to display. You will decide. If you are able to decide, then it is not necessary. First you will write UL only. First you can write the CSS also. First we can write the CSS, then we can write HTML. There is no such dependency. First CSS, then HTML. There is no CSS, then also we can write HTML. If you have not written CSS, you can write HTML first. Or if you have not written HTML, you can write the CSS also first. Yes, now, no any error or error? No error. That meaning there is no any dependency. First we can write the CSS also. Wherever you call this ID now, there it will reflect. So let's go. We can call this ID for first li. ID equal to active. Now Menu is coming green color. That represent you are on which page? Home page. Create the next file. Hope working or not working? Create the next file, service.html. Service file is ready. With a copy of home file. Take the copy of home. And delete the intro section. Take the copy of home and delete the intro section. Intro section you will delete from the service file. Then which menu will be active? Service. Cut from the home and apply for service. You will see if you go to the home, home will be active. If you come to the service, service will be active. Something like this. Home menu active, service menu. So in future, people will give you like this photo. They will give the photo like this, and they will ask you to design the template. Okay. So you have to write CSS, exact how the photo look. Similar, you have to write the CSS and to match 100% of the requirement. Okay. It should not be like there our services is orange color and you put it a red color, feeling like looking more better. No, it's not your requirement. It's the requirement of someone else. He like orange color, then only they have designed. You have to design exactly similar. Okay, looking similar or different service files, shall I share you? Intro block we have deleted. Service section we have. So the problem of we have feel lot of comfortable under the inline CSS compared to internal. Sorry, under the internal you are feeling more comfortable than inline. But see the problem. In the home file also you have the CSS. Same CSS are there in the home file also. And the same CSS are available under the which file? Service file also. Now files are total 2 and the CSS also how many times? 2 times. In home file also we have the same CSS and in the service also we have the same CSS. It's getting a still duplicate page wise. Suppose we have 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 7 pages we have. So 7 times same CSS we have to copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Header, footer, middle part. Okay, so there again CSS will be duplicate, but page wise. Okay, if you want to modify the heading, the background header to different color in all the pages, you have to go and modify. That is called as a duplicate CSS. That is the problem of internal. In external, we don't have to write the CSS page wise. Create separate CSS and separate HTML. HTML code in HTML, CSS code in CSS. Write one place CSS file and call everywhere. If you modify one place green to blue, all the places will happen green to blue. No need to go and modify. That's the benefit of Next.js. Yes. Okay, so let me share you the file. Videos of last classes will come today in the YouTube. Videos I have hide for some time. Again, all videos are available there. You can see from there. All videos are available in YouTube now again. You can see from there. Okay, today video will upload, plus I will upload some assignment. I will send you in the WhatsApp. Let's follow that assignment. By somewhere 8 o'clock, 8:30, I'll upload everything. You can have a look and then see you tomorrow again. Today example, today I will send you only designs, layout designs. Okay, that day I have not sent anything. Some problem was there in the home.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. So now we got idea what is the value of CSS. See, because of CSS, this HTML look like as a hero saying like, see what is my look. But actually it is not the feature of HTML. These all are the feature come from where? CSS. If you cut the CSS, HTML feel like oh, helpless. It cannot do anything. Alignment, look and feel. Okay then. See you next tomorrow. File is there in your chat.